Today on Ostentatious, we're going to put together this Harbor Freight Pittsburgh engine stand. Alright y'all, so I've had the toaster, this what's left of a 94 S10 Blazer, sitting here for way too long, and as you can see, the 4.3 is still under the hood. Now, I've kept this much of the Blazer here to protect the engine throughout the coldest part of the winter. Let's just be honest, it's February and it feels like it's like 60 out here, so I'm pretty sure the worst of the winter is over with. I got a couple weekends and a week off, so what better thing to do is work on some ways to get the engine out, covered up, and get this thing out of here. So basically, we have the 1,000 pound version of the Pittsburgh engine stand from Harbor Freight. If you didn't already know, an S10 4.3 liter, fully dressed, not including the transmission, weighs about 800 pounds. So this jack stand should be plenty for what I want here. And if you think about it, 2 extra cylinders, a lot less wires. I would say this might work for a 350, unless it's got like a blower or something on it too, but that's on down the road. We'll worry about that if I ever get a 350. So let's go ahead and dig into this thing and see what we got. Let's see what's in this thing here. Some instructions, a caster, another caster. There's some of these in there, probably some adjustment points. A bunch of those. Looks like some non-caster wheels. It's kind of interesting. I'll have to look at the box on that. And it looks like the full frame of this thing, so we're just going to dig in, get it out here, start working on it, and see what we can do. All right, y'all, so sorry, I was going to time lapse this about 5 minutes ago, but somebody come in pulling some hee-haw crap that they played over and over for 20 minutes, and I had to let the camera run. But anyway, so we have a problem with this here. So this pin is supposed to, well, this little spring clip here is supposed to sit back in here. And well, let me get it. Sorry, y'all, my nerves are wrecked right now. But anyway, this is not pushing on enough. Even if she holds it, like, it won't push on enough to where I can get it to go down into the clip. This is what I deal with, folks, every single time I come out here and try to film. But anyway, I think what I'm just going to do, I think I'm just going to put the bar back through it, because honestly, all it's going to do is move back and forth a little bit until it hits the bar, and the bar won't stop it. Maybe I don't know if I'm going to file that out later on or not, but I'm just going to leave it out for now. I've got some thoughts on this thing, and well, let's just talk about them. Talking about something I did not do myself. So, I gotta fix this, but if y'all see that grease zerk's in there crooked, I went and took it back out and put it in the right way. I just feel like maybe that would have been something good to include in the hardware pack instead of pre-installing, especially just in case it gets knocked around. I mean, I know it's packed well, but still, y'all know who things are. People buy scratch and dent stuff, and just because it's scratch or dent doesn't mean we want something that doesn't work. What on God's earth is that?
Sounds like someone weed eating.
She's probably right. February and people weed eating in Kentucky. No, I don't think that's a weed eater. I don't hear anything going. Miraculously, I figured we'd have more noise. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is these bolts that the transmission, well, not transmission, but the engine is supposed to mount to. If y'all see, these threads are hanging out. And, well, if I go any tighter, you won't be able to move things around. So with the length of these bolts, honestly, even if you do tighten them down, they don't come all the way through the nut. And I would not feel safe putting the engine on these. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm just probably going to run to my local hardware store and get some that are about an inch longer. That way you can move it around and adjust it to the correct size for the engine, which I've got to get some engine bolts anyway because, well, let's face it, this is like a, what, 2.5, maybe 3-inch barrel there for the bolts to go through. So, you know, it's going to have something longer there anyway. So while I'm doing that, I may as well just go ahead and get these bolts and get it over with. Kevin from Junkyard Digs had mentioned that these bolts were trash to throw them away. I don't, honestly, I don't know that they're trash. They seem to be all right bolts. It's just that they're not long enough. I think that's the only problem. I don't have a problem with the quality of them. Next, we talk about the wheels and the casters. The wheels, one of the wheels kind of doesn't roll that freely. I may end up in the future just greasing those cylinders because honestly, it doesn't say anything about doing it, but well, that might be a little bit of common sense I might need to run through my head. I do like the fact that the casters in the front have locks so it can't just roll away and spin around on you. Because when we pull this out of here, we're going to actually be using a crane. And we're going to take it straight from the crane to the stand. And with doing that, well, we don't need both of them rolling around, do we? That wouldn't be good. But that's a nice feature of this. I do like the fact that down here, I like the fact y'all can't see the bolt on the bottom, but it does have a bolt that allows this to adjust in length. So if I do need to pull this back further to balance it out a little bit, keep it from being as front heavy, which it's not going to flip, but it's just nicer. This handle along with that pin is not going to let it move back and forth, front and back, and the handle won't let it move too far around with the pin in it. But that is ideal to be able to turn your engine around if you're building an engine. I like that. Overall, y'all, I paid what, about $100 for this? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I paid like $100 for this. I don't remember if I got it on sale. Maybe I got like 80. I don't know, y'all. I got it on sale. So y'all can look this up on Harbor Freight's website if you want to. It's the 1,000-pound engine stand. I think they call it a shop stand or something like that. But it doesn't seem to be that bad. I think it's on par with just about anything else in the market. Like I said, that little spring clip, I think that's the worst thing about the whole thing is a spring clip. And I think I can work around that. I don't have a real issue with finding a solution to it. So if you get this, now you're going to be dealing with that spring clip issue. You may be able to find a way around it. I may just file out the inside of that clip to make it fit around the cylinder with the tool. Because even with the tool, it won't go around. And I'll get the longer bolts, and we should be good to go on this. All right, y'all. Just to let you know, in the building here, yeah, I'm taking it easy. But I don't know if y'all can see back here, but see all this orange stuff? And over here, the orange stuff, yeah, I know my building's a mess again. But I also got, not sponsored on either of these, by the way, but I also ordered the Vevor engine crane from Amazon. Y'all listen, I've got a little problem right now. The reason I ordered it instead of just going to Harbor Freight and getting one, the shop truck, well, it's stuck in the yard and it's 2-wheel drive. So hopefully we can get a few weeks of no rain and get that thing out of here. If not, we have a family friend with a truck that I might be able to get here and help me get pulled out. Won't make the mistake of pulling in the yard again. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Listen, if y'all been here before, please go ahead and subscribe. If you're coming back, obviously you're wanting to see more of the content. So that way you can go ahead and just go down your subscriptions to the left and get notified if you want to, which I know not all of us like notifications, but hey, if I'm in your subscription list, if you're just browsing through them, hey, Jack got a new video out. So go ahead and do that. Please share this with other people that like mini trucks, tools, random stuff. I'm just totally random. But, y'all, please get this out there. And listen, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you stuck through it this far, you've got an opinion one way or the other, let me know. And speaking of let me know, drop a comment down the bottom. All the interaction matters, y'all. And listen, it doesn't cost y'all a dime. And you're already here. May as well go ahead and, or real quick. So thank y'all for watching this and I'll see y'all next time.